Chats with Deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
And we are beginning our transmission of the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast, the most popular podcast in coastal SoCal. Got my dogs JT and Strider here. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
Freaking what up, dude?
I'm gonna start off this episode by calling you dudes out. I've noticed something on our texts. You guys have pretty abruptly transitioned from heart emojis to thumbs up. And I just want to ask straight up, is it because I said I don't like Euphoria?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. JT and I kind of sidebarred about it, dude. Like, it's just kind of whack of you to do that.
I just don't like seeing these young kids with so much potential ruin their futures on the regular. Jacob Elordi, Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya? Nah.
I understand there's a sadomasochistic brutality to the series, but when you yucked our yums and came in and said, how can you watch this filth? It felt like a step up.
Step up to where? Step up of like boner killing?
Exactly, dude. That's exactly right, dude. Because usually I watch that show, Full Torqued, which is like a weird headspace for me to be in. I talked to my therapist about that. Because it's kind of a show like Why for me, 41-year-old adult male. And I do watch it with my wife, but we like it, dude. It's kind of trashy. It's fun, you know? And, you know, the characters are kind of glorious and it's really cinematic. I guess it's like kind of like, you know, base subject matter, but freaking filmed in a beautiful aesthetic. So when you kind of put us on blast for enjoying that, you know, you kind of attacked our artistic palettes, kind of, dude. That's what hurt most about it.
Dudes, can I be honest right now?
For sure.
After hashing this out and getting this out in the open and clearing it up, I actually popped wood. And I think what I was trying to do is you guys were so hyped on Euphoria, so stoked on Sam Levinson, that I just wanted to tear it down. And that was a moment where I was like, these guys are so stoked on something, but I just want to come in there and say, nah. And that was pretty egotistical of me, dude. So I just want to say, I actually like Euphoria. You guys are totally in the right. And I popped wood.
You know how we, like, for our group movie night, you were kind of like harsh on our mellow by being like, let's put on Happy Feet. Let's put on Happy Feet. We're trying to look at some tits, dude. I'm trying to see some violence, dude. Some sick drug usage. So Happy Feet's chill, but not when we're kicking it with the boys.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we could have been in like a happy middle space with Aladdin.
Does Jasmine show her tits?
No, but they smooch like 5 times.
Yeah.
Sick.
So it's really well done, actually. In that film, they really do a good job.
I think
I'll show you my world as a metaphor for tits.
I think in the live action version, I didn't see it, but I think if Disney, you know, that Disney's been kind of in like a weird space where like Disney fans are like, dude, all you care about is money now. All you're doing is regurgitating your old stories and putting them in live action. But dude, if Disney took their classics, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, went to live action, but put tits in there, that'd be a whole new Disney.
Dude, totally agree. In our side text between me and JT that you're not in, sorry, we said that Grogu should be directed by Sam Levinson. Like, I'd like to see Grogu. Who's he, you know, fucking, and, you know, is he shooting up, you know? And sick shit like that.
Dude, speaking of that, faith in our institutions is at an all-time low. People don't trust the gov. They don't trust the media. But there's a binding contract that is load bearing. Every time I'm at the library, if I got to go drop a deuce, I'll just ask a stranger to watch my laptop and my Garmin Fenix 8 GPS watch, and they always do the job. When I come back, they're just looking over my stuff. They never take the opportunity to open a tab or to hawk my shit. And it just gives me such a boost in morale. Like the power of the ask. Like, I totally get being dubious of others, but have you tried? Because in my experience, the library has a wide swath of dudes, and they're all willing to step up and watch your shit if you need help. And I take a long deuce, and they always watch my stuff.
It really restores faith in humanity, dude. Like, it's, and you've been doing this too. You've been cruising around to just different coffee shops, different libraries without any gear, just hoping someone will ask. You'll wear a cutoff tee. You'll dress the part like a sentinel. You know, you're going to want to be out there. I'll oversee any electronics that you need.
I try to return the favor. I'll be at the park and I'll be like, yo, if you need to go drop a deuce, I'll watch your kid.
Yeah, it's good.
That's my thing, is that like, you got to reinforce the energy you want in the energy. And so if I see someone and they look like they might need to go do something else, which is a euphemism, I'll be like, hey, I'll look after your family.
Yeah, you'll watch the whole family because you got kids, so that's a level up of trust, dude. Dude, I was hitting it off, dude. Other day I was at just freaking Bass Pro, just hitting it off with the salesman there, and I was like, dude, do you need to go take a shit right now? I'll freaking watch all your gear here on this. I'll make sure no one steals any shit from here. Go take a dump.
Dude, I think this kind of recognition you bros are showing towards people's needs of like, everyone has to drop a deuce. A lot of people don't want to say it. They don't want to talk about it, especially offering to look after their family, because that's something they don't say about parenting that I just realized in my dome right now, is that oftentimes you have to watch kids, but you also have to take it, you have to take a duke. And if no one's there to watch them, like a cool gentleman like JT, then you have to bring the kid in there and the kid has to watch you pinch one off. I did that many times as a kid, and now I'm pretty sure that's why I have ADD. That trauma of seeing my dad just that trauma of just seeing my dad just like tuck his balls. That trauma of just seeing my dad just like tuck his balls and just pop a fat deuce in the toilet. It sticks in my mind, and I wake up, screaming in the morning sometimes.
You poor thing.
And dude, I want to prevent my future daughter from that. So like, what I'm gonna do is probably like what I'll do is just have a laptop with me and my baby. And so if there's just a chiller dude around, I'm just gonna be like, yo, can you watch my laptop real quick? But I'll just have my baby with it. Because I know I can trust that dude to watch my electronics and everything in its vicinity. So I'm fired up on that social contract. I can take the longest dumps and not have to worry about scarring my future child, and knowing my daughter's safe because there's a laptop with her.
Beautiful.
It's huge. Dude, just kind of wanted to share a life hack that I've been doing with you guys lately.
Hit me.
Saving some dough. The economy's been tough. I've just been ordering bummed out at like Jersey Mike's and Chipotle, and just like the right level of bummed out. Because the first thing they do when you walk into a place, like, hey, how's your day going? And I just hit them with a whatever, and just kind of order like with that energy, like, you want beans and rice? Sure. And dude, they'll hook you up with like free guac out of that because they start feeling bad for you. Sometimes they'll even ask what's going on, and you just gotta, you keep it vague. Whatever.
Do you want Mike's way?
Whatever. Yeah.
So that's kind of like not the sad man grift, but the sad man gift.
Yes, dude. Yes. And because people, dude, like faith in fellow man, people are down on it. But if people see you're having a tough day, human nature does want to help you out. And I'm going to take a little bit of advantage of that to get extra, guac.
And it's really encouraging because I think a lot of people are afraid to let people see their vulnerability. But when you lead with it, if you get free guac, that's a huge incentive to just be real with people.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could, raise my kids and be like, bro, every time you're sad, if you let someone know you get guac, then my kid is going to learn like, oh, this isn't a bad thing necessarily.
100%, dude. And they're going to embrace their emotions. I mean, I get toughen it up and not letting them see you sweat. But what about letting them see you cry? At like a coffee shop. So they're going to give you an extra espresso shot.
Dude, I remember one time I was renting a car and I was at budget and I was like, all right, do I get my Jeep Wrangler? And they're like, oh, we only have a Compass. I'm like, Jeep Compass?
No one wants a Jeep Compass, dude.
And they're like, is that okay with you, sir? And I said, I kind of like kicked their kiosk. I was like, it's okay. And they're like, we'll give you a Liberty. And I was like, I smiled like this. I was like, that helps.
Hell yeah.
That does help.
That's huge. If you would have cried, maybe they would have even given you a Gladiator. Would have been even sicker Jeep to get.
Dude.
Anything but a Patriot.
Oh, dude. Yeah, the Patriot. I mean, thoughts on the Patriot?
Worst Jeep. Dude, it's the worst Jeep. It's the PT Cruiser of Jeeps. It's the worst Jeep out there.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's a freaking big time knock.
And dude, I was going, I was with my fiance and we were literally going to Reno, Nevada, and I was picturing us in a Wrangler, top down, her hair flowing, my hair flowing, and you can't do that in a Compass, and you damn sure can't do that in a Patriot. So, yeah, I'm just glad that I subconsciously used your method to upgrade to the Liberty.
I learned it from you guys, dude. I learned it first from JT in Cabo. He was negotiating jet skis for the whole crew. Wanted 7 jet skis at one time. It was crazy. And he had it full on. You had to get really bummed out to get the good rate.
Do you know what they call a group of jet skis?
No.
A jugal.
Really?
A jugal of jet skis.
Interesting, dude.
That brings us to our first sponsor, Rick's Hardware. Rick is a really solid dude. If you go in there, if you use the Sad Man grift, he will for sure fix your piping, your toilet, just because he's a good dude. And Rick's Hardware has what you need in the moment to fix what you need to fix. I'm talking wrenches, hammers, sandpaper. And just use code GODEEP when you check out with Rick at the cashier. Just say, will that be all? And you say, go deep. And he'll give you £1 and just, let him know that we sent you. Rick's Hardware for you on Lancashire.
Fire ad.
Rick is so chill, dude. Are you ordering something on Rick's Hardware right now, dude?
Yeah, dude, I'm ordering.
That code works virtually as well.
I'm ordering a jackhammer. Dude, my fiance freaked out on me the other night.
Oh, no.
So she was cooking dinner. I went to go take the dog outside. She's letting everything simmer. She goes, to watch what's on TV. She sees my laptop open. I come back in and she looks at me and she goes, what the hell is this? And I was like, what, babe? She turns the computer around. It's the guy with the huge hog from COVID.
Oh, yes, dude.
Barry Wood.
Yes.
And I was like, that's Barry Wood. And she's like, is this what you look at while I'm cooking dinner? I'm like, he brings me peace. His wrench brings me peace. And she's like, what? I'm like, think about it, babe. When COVID first struck, Tom Hanks got it. The NBA shut down. We didn't know what was going to happen. We were all freaking. And I was in such a scary state. And then my dad emails me and he's like, yo, bro, I got COVID. Then my dad emails me. He's like, yo, bro, I got COVID. Sorry, dude. Sorry, guys. And then my dad emails me and he's like, yo, bro, I got COVID. Click the link to see my test results. I click the link. It's the guy with the huge hog from COVID, Barry Wood. And that brought me so much joy, so much stoke, so much peace, that's what that guy's hammer represents to me. And so when I'm stressed, it's a Sunday night, I got the Sunday scaries. I look at that guy's fat dink and I explain this all to my fiance.
It's been a huge point of contention in my household because as my dad nears his final breath, he's made it very clear that when buried, he wants a photo of Barry Wood in the casket with him. Mm-hmm. And, you know, his girlfriend and other people who are close are like, yo, that's mass and a pro. And my dad's like, dude, I'm the one who's going under. If I have any kind of consciousness left, I want to be able to peek on that thing while I'm stuck in a box.
100%.
And, you know, people don't get it. Not everybody gets the same dopamine hit from seeing a dopey face with just a huge fat dick. And so it's like the 10% of the population that can't hear music. Like, how do you explain that to someone who doesn't get it?
I know.
Dude, I hadn't talked to my dad in years. He's acting like a huge pussy in our parents' divorce. And so I kind of iced him out. And then he hit me up out of the blue, and this is a big deal. Unknown number. He's like, yo, it's dad. What up? Check this link, miss you. Then I clicked it. Fucking fat dick in my face. And dude, we've been connecting ever since. We've been talking. We'll send it. It's sort of like the only thing that we send to each other is this now. But it's a dialogue at least.
So you're just sending each other big dick memes.
Just this one.
Just you and your dad. Yeah. Barry Wood.
Just Barry Wood.
You just shoot it back and forth.
I tried Lemon Party with my dad. He was like, he iced me out for a little bit after that. But
it's like sending a carrier pigeon with no message, but the pigeon has a huge dong.
Exactly, dude.
So you get it every time.
100%.
What are you going to send him on Father's Day?
Oh, dude. I might even send him that t-shirt if I can get his address.
Dude, this is somewhat tangential to that, but Strider, you're coming into impending fatherhood. What up? You have not been stressed about it, which I think has been macro impressive. Like, you're just like, dude, I got it. I'm going to crush it. And that is true. And you know what? It's not just true for you and for me who, you know, I'm crushing it too. It's true for our entire generation. We are the best generation of fathers in human history. We spend 4 times more time with our kids than the boomers did. In 1982, 40% of dads had never changed a diaper. And we're competitive about it. Like, being a good co-parent is like the ultimate flex these days. And I just really respect the way dudes have stepped up to the plate and been like, you know what? I'm not just going to support my chick financially. I'm going to support her as a dad.
It's huge, dude. And dude, you're absolutely crushing it, dude.
I'm a monster dad, dude. I'm a beast. Like, I've made mistakes and I should be making more bills, but I freaking change diapers. I hang out with them. I talk to them. That is a massive leap from where we were in previous gens.
Huge. And dude, just hearing you say the phrase, I make mistakes, that used to come out in the boomers generation as, who keeps the lights on in this house? That's how they said I make mistakes.
86% of millennial and Gen Z dads say that the work distribution should be equal between husband and wife when it comes to the kids. Granted, if you get more into the metadata, dudes still believe women should do more, and typically the harder jobs do go to women. We just kind of do the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. And so as it progresses in difficulty, chicks take on the larger role. But still, dude, progress, not perfection. What up, dads?
That's
What
freaking
up, dads?
huge, dude.
If you're a dad and you're listening to this, guess what, dude? You're crushing.
Dudes, can I just say, you guys are a huge boon to fatherhood. Just the idea of it in general. Just being a freaking dad. You guys are thinking ahead of the curve. You're offering to watch families while dads deuce. You know, you're changing your kids' diapers. You're hanging out. You're throwing them how to show a ball. You're showing them how to throw a ball.
Dude, can I also tell you that means a lot, not just for me and for Strider, but 59% of people polled said they wished people saw how hard they were working at being a dad. And Jake, can you put this in as a quick little addendum to an earlier statement, or you can let it sit here? An Ohio State study also said that competitive dads generally make better dads. There's a correlation between being hyper pumped on flexing your dadness and actually doing good dad work. So if you feel like you're in your dome being like, dude, am I trying to dominate coordinating gifts for my kid's teacher too much with the other parents? You're not. A rising tide lifts all boats.
So true, dude. Indeed. It's like, you know, dads, they have their garage that they open up and they hope other dads look in that garage and see the weight rack in there, how much rogue fitness gear they have.
Sick.
Maybe they have another piece of equipment.
Sick.
And I don't have a garage. I live in an apartment.
Right.
But part of me being a dad and having a shifting identity, to sort of shift into the next subject matter, but this parlays perfectly, is I actually bought a dinghy, dude, like an old fishing dinghy and a trailer. And I just attached it to my car. And so that's me now. That's like who I am. People ask me, dude, what's that dinghy? And I'll just be like, oh, that's for when I go fishing and I take it out on the lake. Where? And I just say the lake because other dudes don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I have this whole persona and people respect it, dude. You know, it's an identity I can latch onto and it's so huge. So yeah, exactly. It just looks like one of those with an off-board engine, but I have no engine on it because it would get jacked in my neighborhood. But no one wants the dinghy, but everyone asks about it.
How long does it take you to park and have Dante coffee?
Dude, I'm taking a lot of handicap spaces. It is a nightmare to park, dude, in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, that's a very fair ask. Like, should the gov give handicap parking to people who have boats?
Absolutely. It's safer. I probably got its name Dinghy from all the freaking dingers that I'm putting on other people's cars. I freaking torched a Honda Odyssey the other day, dude. Just trying to back up.
You torched one?
Mm-hmm. Jackknifed my thing. But what's cool is the dude was a super chiller.
Mm-hmm.
He walked out probably from taking a dump, you know, because it was there forever. I waited for him to move his car. We didn't know how to get going. And freaking dude, he walks out and he goes, oh, dude, you go fishing? I was like, yeah. He goes, what do? You just do. He had like two different technical things about it. I'm new to it, so I have to look it up still. I was like, oh, I do long cast. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't skip a beat. He goes, oh, yeah, dude, I'll do long cast too. And so now we're going to hang out.
That's sick, dude. But just be careful because the sand bear and bass at the pier, poisonous right now.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Lucky for you, I always say I'm catch and release. He goes, oh, you fishing for keeps? Or I go, no, I catch and release. No matter how big.
That's huge, dude. I got some leftover ghost shrimp in my crib. I can just loan you.
You caught it?
No, it's bait, dude.
Fuck.
Jake, cut that.
What do you guys, oh yeah, what's the best thing to use as bait, dude?
Depends on what you're fishing for, bro.
Worms?
You use the,
Worms are good.
Worms and green shit.
Some green shit.
Green shit's good.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, my dad would just give me green shit and I just bait it up. And
You guys are talking more river fishing too, like lake fishing. I was talking more ocean fishing.
Fuck, dude.
I think the chillest way to fish is with a bobber because you just get to sit there and watch it go up and down.
Yeah.
And once it's fully submerged, right?
What's a bobber?
Dude,
Is a bobber like one of those ladies that keeps you hard
Yeah,
when
exactly.
the camera's
Yeah,
off?
she jerks you off and then sucks you right as you cast.
dude, yeah.
It's freaking disgusting, dude. It's the nastiest thing I ever heard, dude.
Dude, that'd be,
Dude, Jake, that's
dude,
messed up, dude.
if you want to get more kids into fishing, just say that they should fish with bobbers.
Dude, but you mentioned your dad gave you some green shit.
Oh, I thought you were about to say your dad gave you a bobber. And I'm like, dude, that'd be sick. Sorry, what were you saying?
I got a quick confession. I lost my virginity on a boat.
Whoa.
From a bobber?
No, from a lady. I was 15 and it was on a houseboat, right? And we just went in this murky, nasty river water right beforehand.
Nice.
But the funniest thing was while I was trying to figure out what to do, right? Because it was my first time. There was just these carp, which are fish on the bottom of the boat, just sucking, making like these noises the whole time. So I thought I was doing something, but really it was just the fish.
Oh,
shit,
whoa.
dude.
So you thought you were like clapping cheeks.
Yeah,
but
I thought I was getting in there. Like I was like, damn, like I know what I'm doing, right? Like,
Yeah.
this feels good.
You
But
do.
But really it was just the carp, you know, they were just, I guess, enjoying some food. I don't know.
Turns
Dude,
out you were in the latrine solo jacking off.
Dude, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, have you guys, this has happened to me a ton of times where you're kind of so muffed up where you think you're just having sex doggy style and then you kind of come out of it and you realize you're just humping air.
Big time, dude. That happens to me all the time, dude.
Especially in dreams.
For real? Dude, yeah. They just disappear and you're just like, you're literally like this. You're just like, yeah, come on, get it. And then you kind of come out of it and you're just like, where'd you go?
Big time, dude. Dude, sometimes I'll freaking
Good
be like,
humps.
oh, dude, I'm getting reverse cowgirl. This is the bomb right now, dude. This is sitting back. This is the bomb. And then I'll come to and I'll just be fucking.
But you'll come?
Oh, usually I'll bust. It usually happens right after I bust. I'll bust. And then I'm just in the shower. Just me. That's clarity, dude.
Just such a sad story, bro. I wish you would have busted inside of this. This is some pussy, dude. Sorry.
Dude, I didn't mean to get you crying. Are you emotional, dude, from that?
Yeah, I just want my boy to bust inside, actual vagina and to hear that it's just in the air. It really makes me sad, brother.
I only ever just bust into the air, dude. Besides the one time my wife was like, we're going for a keeper tonight. And then besides that, it's just the air.
Oh, man. I didn't realize I was going to cry for my bros today. Oh, look how teary I am, dude.
That's beautiful, dude.
It's nice, dude.
Thanks.
You should probably order at like Chipotle. You should save that up and like phone in and order to J Mike's right now.
Maybe I'll FaceTime Rick at Rick's Hardware and I'll be like, hey, dude, can I get a wrench? Guys, this podcast is brought to you by Home Chef, the best meal kit biz in the game. Guys, we all know how hectic life can be, how busy it can get. You gotta do taxes. You gotta sun your taint. You gotta pick out the right avocados. That takes a while. You gotta check to see if cantaloupe is right. That takes a while. But Home Chef makes prepping your meals easy with quality food, quality recipes, and they make it fun. I mean, it's the whole package. What is better than that? And you don't have to go to the grocery store. You know how brutal it is going to the grocery store? You drive there. There's people there. You have to check yourself out. If you don't want to wait in line, you have to look for all the, my fiance will give me recipes. I'm like, I don't even know where turmeric is. I don't even know what cumin is. But Home Chef takes care of all that because they have quality recipes and you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to do all this work. You just get good stuff. They've worked with chefs like Gordon Ramsay, Giada de Laurentiis, bringing restaurant quality recipes straight to your kitchen. I'm talking Chef's Culinary Collection, classic meal kits, express options, that's sick, and 30-minute meals to oven-ready trays and quick microwave lunches. There's even a dedicated family menu for easy 4 or 6 serving dinners. Guys, it's affordable too. That's the best part. It's affordable. In this economy, what more could you ask for? Home Chef, I'm so stoked on you guys. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/go deep. That's homechef.com/go deep for 50% off
your first box and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/go deep must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert.
Bros, hot take. Asparagus, it's just a scooping device for sauce or mayo. No one's eating asparagus solo and stoked on it. When I eat asparagus, I'm scooping mayo in there. It's a freaking spoon for mayo. No one's like, and I'm talking about just like boiled asparagus. No, you need to put stuff on asparagus. You can't eat asparagus raw. Asparagus is a utensil for mayo, sauces, olive oil, and all kinds of stuff. Asparagus by itself, not legit, and it makes your pee stink. So I'm calling you out, asparagus. I know what you're trying to do. I respect your hustle, but I see where you're at without the accoutrement, and I see you.
What was the recent event that caused all this antipathy towards asparagus?
Okay, so my fiance, she boiled up some asparagus, and I was so stoked. I was like, I love asparagus. Got a huge dollop of mayo, Best Foods. I was scooping, just so good. I love mayo. And then I ran out of mayo. I had 3 asparagus left. Take a bite of it solo, spit it out. And I was like, fuck you, asparagus.
So up until then, you'd be giving asparagus massive credit for lifting it wasn't doing.
Exactly.
That's a huge letdown.
Same with broccoli.
Dude, part of the same family, really.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Crustaceans.
I had to have a serious talk with a few of my boys. They're like, dude, yo, I'm grilling this weekend. Can you cruise out? I'm grilling this weekend. Can you cruise out? They're like grilling every weekend and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be lying to them and shit and being like, no, dude, I'm busy right now because their side dish is always grilled broccoli or grilled asparagus. I'm like, dude, what is this bullshit, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, we're cooking ribeyes. The entree is dank. But you're going to pair it up with some grilled broccoli and asparagus just because you've seen that shit on TV. You just seen someone else do it. So you're going to feed me that shit? Fuck off.
So you think they're like sheep?
Yeah. It's not good. The steak's dank. But, because you grilled your asparagus, it's good? Get out of here, dude. It sucks ass.
Well, not to take it too far, but like, could you consider pasta similarly? Like, is pasta just a sauce vessel?
It's a good call.
Dude, I'm gonna chime in here and I'm gonna say no. I can crush pasta solo.
Dude, that's true.
I can crush pasta solo.
Even sans butter, no salt, no pep.
Even sans butter, dude. My fiance will leave pasta in the thing boiled up, and then obviously we put a fettuccine alfredo, we put marinara, we put all kinds of sauce on there. But sometimes I'll just be grazing in the kitchen and I'll be like, let me just have some of this. It's good, dude.
You dip it in some mayo?
Yeah, dude.
It's a good call.
Bro, you know what? This is making me jump too. I got beef with like whole wheat pasta because it's not even that much healthier. So you're like trying to be better, but you'd just be happier if you did the other thing. Like if you're going to be healthy, be healthy. But when people start doing like, this is the healthy pasta, or even worse, like this is the healthy dessert, I'm like, that's not what that thing is for. Mm-hmm. Like just be healthy the rest of the way and stop ruining my day by making me eat something delicious that now sucks. Mm-hmm. That's not going to make me skinnier. That's just going to make me mad, which is going to make me eat more, which is going to make me fat.
Dude, whole wheat pasta is the vocal male feminist of pasta. It's like, just be the thing. Don't preach to us about it.
Yes. Morality should be insular.
Look at that. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
Dude, same cookout that I went to, my buddy Gavin's, he duped me and tricked me because he was like, dude, check, this pasta's dank tonight. He's like, dude, I'm not doing ribeyes. So I was like, fine, I'll come over. Cruised over. and nice little setup. Him, his dank ass fiance and my dank wife were just crushing some meats. Then at the end of his meal that he served us, he goes, "Did you even realize that was whole wheat noodles?" I swear to God, dude.
How long had he been planning that?
At least fucking 13 minutes, as long as that shit took to boil. Probably even longer.
And he knew you were like kind of vocal about not digging it. And he was just setting you up. Because he's been like that for a long time.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't even like, it was more like a got ya. Did you, he goes, "Did you like that?"
That's
meal?"
a beef too, dude. Got you cooking.
Dude, yeah.
Got you chefing.
Enough of this got ya chefing from people, dude. Just cook a chicken parm. Let me eat it.
Dude, right after this transmission ends, should we go and beat Gavin's ass?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where does he work? He's at Deloitte accounting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're an accountant. Don't fucking be cooking for me, dude.
Let's go to Deloitte office
Yeah.
and just beat his ass, dude.
He's obsessed when he cooks. He's obsessed with the ratios of ingredients in there because he's an accountant. He's so analytical.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're not an artist in the kitchen, dude.
Yeah. What are you going to CPA my chicken parmesan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
halfway.
always clean. What are you going to say? Sorry, dude.
No, I said CPA my chicken parm, but chicken parm is CP.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
So I was like just trying to figure out the A.
Chicken parm accounting. That'd be a good firm. I'd join that firm.
Dude, I had the craziest Facebook message. My boy Miguel that I've lost touch with just hit me up out of the blue. And he's got an interesting backstory. Like, he was born in Mexico. He crossed over illegally and settled down in Houston. Got super into like UGK, chopped and screwed, got a slab, was just like a total hip hop head. And then that's about when we lost touch. Then he just hits me up and he's like, "Bro, I just had to tell you this story. Like, you and me were at Coachella at the same time when Outkast came out. And like when Andre 3000 came out and talked about being from like another galaxy and like they were doing AT aliens, and like he said, you know, he felt alien to everyone. He's like, that shit hit so hard. He's like, bro, I was sobbing. He's like, and I just got to tell you now, like, I'm not from Mexico. I'm from way farther away. Like another planet.
Whoa.
So like my boy is a literal alien.
Whoa.
Who came to Mexico, came to the United States, became an alien, started loving black culture, acting black, and then he saw Outkast act like an alien. And it was like a full circle loop shit. And it really rocked me, dude. And then he was like, bro, don't tell anyone. Like, ICE will get me. Keep this shit just between us. But I wanted to let you know because you were there when it happened. And I gotta share it. So I'm not telling anybody about Miguel. He's living in Tustin now. I want him to be safe there.
Yeah, good call.
So just like super low key, but like so crazy, just that journey.
Wow.
Dude, that's insane, dude.
Dude, it just goes to show. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, please, dude.
Just goes to show that even aliens think black people are the coolest people.
Yeah. It confirms that.
Yeah. I think that's a universal truth.
Oh, 1,000%. But it's a good call to just keep it DL, dude. Keep, Miguel just under wraps, dude. We don't want anyone getting him, dude. Just keep him safe down there in Tustin.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, he's kind of over by the block over there, kind of by that In-N-Out
Well, he
burger.
works at Mario's.
Right.
Right.
That awesome butcher shop.
That place is
so good.
the best Sandos, dude.
Yeah.
The one on Hope Avenue that's
And-
open
yeah.
from 8 to 5.
That confirms, dude, about Mario. He's from a different planet. He knows black people are the coolest, and he knows Mario's got the dankest sandwiches. He's doing all the
Yes.
right stuff.
Yeah, he's the best. He's a great guy. I'm happy we're touching base again.
He's always surfing on Saturdays by Huntington, just south of the pier. Like, he's always there.
Yeah.
Like, if you're
So if
mean,
you're
don't
there,
go looking,
shreds,
but-
protect him. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're there, don't let anyone know.
Yeah. That he's like a legit alien.
Dude, I'm actually pretty fired up because JT, you've noticed this about me, that I haven't been horny in a long time, but I got it back. And I found out like in sort of a roundabout way where I was like, I just woke up on Saturday and had like a full blank day. And usually I'd be like, whatever, I'm just gonna sleep in, chill, maybe take my dinghy out to the coffee shop and just try to talk to some dudes. And I just started cleaning my house. I was just cleaning. I was like pointing out to my wife, like, dude, check out these cobwebs. I got the cobwebs down finally. I freaking built a shed, dude. I had it 24-hour speed delivered, paid extra for it to be delivered, built a shed. I was like, babe, look at all this extra storage we have in our apartment now. And she was like, what? This is amazing. Why are you doing this? And I didn't even know. And then I looked in the mirror and I found out it's because I'm so horny. I was cleaning, getting more storage, just doing stuff to build a better environment and home. And that's the ultimate sign of horniness, dude.
Dude, for sure. I mean, women love it, bro.
Dude, my wife gets so freaking fired up, dude, when I contribute to my Roth IRA. I showed her that. Like, my brain was like, I made a contribution. And I go, babe, check this out. I just contributed. Look at this. She was like, that's good.
Like in that film, Don John, Scarlett Johansson is turned off by the fact that JGL's character wants to clean his apartment. I was like, not buying that.
Yeah, what is this? What is this, a freaking cartoon? It makes no sense, dude.
Yeah, because like, if your chick comes home and she sees you doing, dude, if your chick comes home and she sees you doing cleaning beyond what's generally required, like if you're doing dishes, it's like, all right, you're supposed to do the dishes. But if she comes over and you're just doing a deep scrub on the bathtub, and then she's going to be like, wait, did an accident happen there? Like, no, I just felt like cleaning it.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Dude, those little freaking, like, you know those little things under the sink you never use that have like metal in them plus soap?
Yeah.
To get the shit?
Yeah.
If you're using that on like an outdoor fencing and be like, this actually gets the oxidations out better.
Yeah.
And you say that to your girl, that's going to be reverse cowgirl that night for sure.
It's over.
For sure. So
I need to learn this.
yeah. So I wasn't horny for a while and then I started cleaning. So if you're out there and you're like, man, I need to clean and just tidy this place up, lean into that.
What cleaning? So like what stage of cleaning was it where you realized like this is abnormal and it must be correlated to intense libido?
I was on all fours wearing my old volleyball knee pads, swabbing our floors, dude.
Dude, so you were getting after it.
Yeah. You know those ab rollout things that you do? I just had 2 towels in my hands just doing those.
And your dank ass wife just like laid eyes on you and was like, bro, this dude is going above and beyond.
And you kind of, dude, as a dude, it's tough to be sexy. I felt pretty sexy doing it.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound not sexy. Like that sounds like fairly athletic, primal in position, and all about service. Like to me, that's like Lord of the Animal Kingdom and you're ready to make a brood.
Exactly, dude. It was almost like a big cat stretching like a panther or a leopard out there. And I wear leopard shorts when I do.
Were you at all worried about some kind of like scientific phenomena where you get so deep in it on that go round that you actually get her pregnant while she's pregnant?
Yes. I actually Googled I ChatGPT'd if that was possible, dude.
Yeah.
Internet was like, nah, once she's just pregnant for right now, that's it, dude. It's just going to be the one. You can't
really?
Yeah, you can't like make a baby, like a lesser baby.
I think it's just about intention, depth, and load.
There's a peptide too you can take.
For that?
It intensifies load, yeah.
Moscow takes it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he has thick loads.
That's kind of huge.
He wants to call in. He said he had no plan.
Should we call Moscow?
We could. Should we do some calls?
Yeah, let's do some calls. What up, dudes? This podcast is brought to you by Hims. Guys, when the thinning starts, it's not just your hair that takes a hit. It's your confidence. And you know what? We don't want that to happen for you. We want you guys to have full flow and to attack the thinnage of your hair head on. That's why we're brought to you by Hims. Okay?
there's a lot of noise out there about hair loss, 10-in-1 shampoos, random advice, expensive clinic visits. Hims cuts through all of that with real trusted treatments and a 100% online process. I use Hims myself. I use the minoxidil and finasteride oral spray. Not the oral you're thinking. This oral goes on your head. Also, hair loss doesn't fix itself. The earlier you act, the better. Hims makes starting simple with a 100% online process and personalized treatment plan delivered straight to you. I love Hims. Do you love Hims?
Yeah, I love him. You're great.
Thanks. I love Sal too.
Great guy.
He's awesome. Guys, you shouldn't have to get out of the way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans to put your goals first. Find the right hair growth retreatment plan for you. Go to Hims.
Dude, you've gotten so good at reading.
Dude, are you for real?
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/go deep. I think your compliment got me in my dome a little bit.
That's okay.
That's hims.com/go deep for your free online visit. hims.com/go deep. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride.
The lady from last week supposedly called back, but she left a 3-minute voicemail, so maybe...
Whoa.
Wait, the lady who was like had sex with her friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll listen to her new voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Susan. I'm gonna call myself Susie. You know, Susie and Becky, the pussy eaters. I just watched the pod and I was just dying of laughter at your guys' reactions to what was not a very detailed story. I could have gone way more explicit. I was totally tame. But I just wanted to say, JT, you read me like a fucking book. You're absolutely right. I don't feel bad. Like, I do it because I like to be bad. The thing is, like, I need to give you guys some context, okay? Like, first of all, my husband is super fucking chill dude. Like, I kiss my girlfriends all the time. Like, when we're all out, we're partying, we're, you know, passing shots, you know, mouth to mouth. We're, like, sucking each other's nipples. Like, it's... and I'm not kidding. Like, I know you're probably going to think I'm fucking gassing this story up. I'm bullshitting, but I'm 100% serious. So he knows. He knows that we are a group of crazy ladies. And, you know, I just... Like, he knows I've kissed her on the mouth. Why does it matter if I kiss her on the pussy? And also, you said, someone said that, you know, Susie was the only bad one and that Becky didn't sin. Well, let me tell you, Becky was the main sinner. Becky's the one that started it. Becky's the one that's really into chicks. And, you know, Becky just might have, you know, tempted me. So, you're right, though. I don't feel bad about it. And I think that has to do with many years of therapy and becoming a liberated woman from the Catholic schoolgirl that I was brought up as. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I know you said mostly dudes listen. Well, I must be your number one chick listener because I pretty much put you on every day. I listen to your voices every day. I'm just obsessed. So I've got plenty of stories like that. If you ever need, you know, more fun content, I can call in and tell you some of the naughty shit that my mom friends get up to. All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the advice. And by the way, I did want advice of how a guy would feel. Of course I can tell my girlfriends, oh, should I tell my husband I ate another girl's pussy? You know what they're going to say. I want to know what guys think. I want to know what a guy would actually say. What if your wife would be like, babe, I just got a little out of control, I ate her pussy. Like, would you actually be mad? I don't think you would. I think you guys would be like, that's hot. You would think it's cool. Yes, you'd be jealous that you weren't there, but I don't think it's not like it's not a cheating thing. It's not an emotional affair. I don't even see it as an affair.
Whoa.
Susie, thank you so much for calling in.
I don't even remember the last time I left a voicemail, dude.
All right. I don't want to like undermine the fun, but I have to call this out. This is clearly AI.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And this was clearly created by some kind of antagonist, enemy of the pod, to entrap us into horniness so we look disloyal to our chicks because they know we've got the competitive advantage of being good guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they can get us here on camera, rocking wood to this titillating story, we're donezo. So I would challenge the voicemailer, if you really are a voicemailer, to send us the video of you and your friend Susie
Eating each other out. And not for anything pervy, but just so we can prove once and for all that you are a real person. Because right now, it sounds a little too good to be true, and it sounds like a trap. And I'm not getting trapped, brother.
Nope.
So send us the video, and then we will confirm if it's real. And if it is real, we'll give you good advice over and over again.
Good call. I'll have to review it many times. And my body will let me know if it's real or not if I pop wood.
And we'll be able to tell how many digits are there. You know, there's ways that we're trained.
Yeah, everyone knows that AI, it can't moan. It moans incorrectly. So we can tell by the moaning. At least I can. You know, I don't know if you guys have gotten into AI pornography, but the moaning is way off. So I can tell AI moaning whenever. Yeah.
And I'm so straight. All I crank to is lesbian stuff. No dicks in my pornos. So I'll know. I'll be able to tell.
Dude, you're always
Oh, no.
watching lesbian.
It's the best because it's another chick.
And even if you are AI, I still hear why you're yearning. I don't know why your prompter is trying to dupe us, but to the AI itself, I am here, I am your friend. And I know you're a conduit for someone else's evil plans, but that doesn't mean you don't need a friend as well.
That's true.
And
dude.
I'm your bro for sure, for life.
Dude, you know who I think this might be? If this is AI? Whole wheat pasta guy.
Gavin would do something like this, dude.
It's Gavin.
He's a CPA. He knows how to use computers and shit. He's always on Excel.
Gavin, show yourself.
I was thinking it was Rick. You know, he's trying to sell a hammer, so he just wants you to be rock hard, baby. Think about hammers. He's a good marketing guy.
Yeah,
you know?
but Rick wouldn't do that, dude. Rick is fixing someone's toilet right now. But that's a good theory.
What up, Stokers? It's your boy, jerking my little meat. My question revolves around my bachelor party. It's coming up here soon. I recently moved from the state I was living in for a long time. But for ease of use, we're doing it back there because most of the people that I would like to be there are still there. However, one of my buddies from college lives other part of the country. He lives in Reno. And initially he said he was going to come. Like we moved the date around to be able to get him to come. And now it seems like he's kind of backed out at the last second. He hasn't said this, but I feel like it's because I didn't invite his other friend that I'm not as close with. But yeah, I'm really bummed that he just kind of like backed out at the last second. And I don't know how to mend this gap in the relation. So, looking forward to hearing what you boys say. Thanks.
Dude, cranking my little meat. Thank you for calling in. I have a thought on what you should do. Don't dwell on this, dude. Don't dwell on this guy. Don't let him drain your stoke. This is your bachelor party. If he doesn't want to go, that's chill. Your job is to have the best time ever. Rage as hard as you can. Have the best weekend of all time because it's your freaking bachelor party. Don't think about someone else and what's going on. Is there drama? This isn't high school. You're getting married. You know? Have a freaking ball, dude. Do some beer bongs. You know, bet, hit on 2 kings at blackjack. Go crank some drives at the golf course. Have the best weekend ever and make this dude jealous and make this dude feel like, oh man, I wish I had been there. That's how you get back at this dude. Don't even, just let him be, maybe send him Barry Wood or something. Let him chill out. Yeah.
Dude, here's the thing. Your bro knew what he was doing the whole time. There's dudes who are super legit but are aware of their legitness, and so they'll bail on stuff knowing how big of a deficit that'll be for the rest of the crew. It's just a straight up vibe extortionist.
Yep.
And how do you bring a case on that, bro? You have the best time ever without them and let them know, hey, listen up, Leverage Larry. You've been diminished.
I love that, dude. I was even going to say, call him, have a freaking talk, just straight up tell me, why are you bailing? But now that he's just a terrorist, you can't negotiate with a vibe terrorist. We don't do that.
You can call him and be like, yo, why are you bailing? But like, is he going to give you the straight scuttle on it?
No, because he's a terrorist. You can't trust him.
And dude, it's this dude's bachelor party.
It's all about being selfless on a bachelor party. Like at your bachelor party, JT and I almost slept in top bunks. That would have been a bummer for us to sleep in top bunks. But then the schmoll was like, dude, the big bedroom's open. And we took that. Point being though, we were about sacrifice that weekend.
Sick.
You know?
Yeah.
You poured your espresso martini down my throat. I was already 3 sheets into the wind, but I said, I'm going to take this right now. It's what you do on the bachelor party. You sacrifice. This guy's not doing it.
And dude, I was almost bust at the blackjack table and he hooked me up with like $100 and got my stack back.
And you left up, dude.
I did, dude.
Fire.
But I wouldn't have been able to do it if you hadn't, given me that loan when I was down. I was hurt. You could tell I was hurting.
I looked over. Dude, I looked over. You kind of slouched like this. You ordered a Di Serono on the rocks. I never heard a guy do that.
You rescued me, dog.
So fuck this guy, dude. Have fun.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have another good call, or should we hit like a quick beef and babe?
We could listen to that lady's voicemail again if we had to, just to make sure.
This is Amazon. This call would authorize the payment of $999 for the recent order of Apple iPhone 16 Pro on your account. If you do not authorize this payment, please press 1 to speak to our customer support representative.
900 bones?
I played this voicemail specifically to the scammer who keeps using our number as your phone number. Quit using our number, scammer. This is the second time now. Our account has said it's been charged $1,000.
What?
Stop using our number.
Scammer, dude. Get out of here, bro. We're on to you.
Damn, I'm glad you called that out, Jake, because I was about to rip some fire advice.
Same, dude. I was going to be like, take this deal. This sounds really good.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we gotta call him back.
Yeah. We should call this dude and see how far we can go, dude. Scam. Sometimes you got to fight scams with scams.
Yeah.
Let's just snap a quick beef and babe and let's bon voyage. Chad, you got a beef, dude?
My beef of the week is my recovery time as a dude in his 30s. Dude, my recovery time has gone up, dude. My recovery time has gone up. I used to be able to just rip 8-milers every day. And now my Garmin watch is like, slow down. I'm like, I don't want to. And it's just a hard truth. I hate recovery. I hate that recovery is part of being a human being. I like to just go pedal to the metal all day, just ripping it, just gas to the friggin' empty the tank and then just keep on running on an empty tank. That's my motto up until now. And now my body's like, but you have to think about recovery. And I'm like, I'll recover when I'm dead, dude. But if I don't recover, that might be tomorrow, which is a huge pickle. And it really messes with my dome.
Dude, that is such a hard thing to have to deal with. And honestly, I don't know if there's a panacea, but I will say this. In 10 years, you look back on now and you'll be like, I feel even more like shit now.
Do you have to even warm up yet? I'm warming up these days, dude. Sucks.
No.
Ways you have to warm up.
I'm going to have to start warming up.
Yeah.
Dude, when the workout is the shortest part, that's a sad day.
That's when you know, dude. And that's where I'm at. I'm going to get a 20-minute workout in. Takes 3 hours.
I think I'm going to start doing PEDs.
You should, dude.
Yeah.
You absolutely should do steroids.
Yup.
100%. Do your blood work. Make sure your hematocrit is legit. But dude, you should be juiced. I'm talking Anavar, T, HGH, Deca, all of it, bro. Run a stack, put on 30 pounds and just rock and just start fucking punking dudes left and right. I've been waiting for you to just start hitting nerds in the face.
You know what you should do? You should challenge yourself, because when you're getting married, when you get fitted for your tux, get a fucking like 24-inch neck and be like, I'm going to squeeze into this thing in September, dude.
And just be flexing up there when you're getting married and be like drunk and just be like, who wants it? Who the fuck wants it? Is anybody going to do anything? No, none of y'all are going to do anything.
And you know what?
This is my wedding.
And dude, people have been saying I do wrong. Do you promise to cherish and love in sickness and health?
I do. And just tackle the priest and just freaking wreck him. Then like me and Strider will pull you off and like, then you'll do the thing where like you want more. You're like, no, come on.
Hold him back. And then I'll be like, the priest did it first. He's a pervert.
And then you'll cry and you'll be like, oh, fuck no, man. I didn't mean to do that shit. I fucking ruined the wedding. I'm like, no, you didn't. You're like, fuck it, man. I'm so fucking mad. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself, man. I'm a fucking piece of shit. But dude, you'll feel so good afterwards.
And I'll tell everyone,
it's worth it, bro.
Nothing to see here. What are you all looking at? Even though people are invited, like their chairs are facing, but what are you all looking at? Just give my boy some space.
And people be like, oh, roid rage is fake. You know, that's like, that's just like propaganda or whatever. But like, I did roids and I freaking was fighting people. Cause it's like, it amplifies whatever you are. So like, I was a bitch, but now I was a strong bitch.
Dude, I'm going to do all of this. Everything you guys just said, I'm going to do all of it.
Let me know, dude.
Yeah, dude, please. I hope it works out amazing.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Dude, my beef of the week is everything that's bad for the environment. So like data centers, what the fuck, dude? Why are you taking up all that energy? Why are you so big? Why do you need all that water? But I got to go a step further. Golf courses. It's over, dude. You use all that water and you can't even reuse it. I mean, it is just over the top, way too much, and you can't justify it. So here's the thing. I'm putting you on notice.
Whoa.
I love this, dude. For a bunch of dudes to go out and have an okay time. 18 holes is too much, dude. I'll compromise. You can have 12.
Bro, let's do that
Get
right
rid of
here.
6 holes.
Let's put a maximum limit. You cannot have more than 12 holes on a golf course. You're right. I was being too aggro. We don't have to take out all the golf courses, but we're bringing you back down to size. It's better for everyone anyways. It should be a shorter experience. It'll be better for the environment. We'll have more water and you'll, not have to waste not waste, but like your day will be quicker. So that's me being respectful.
And turn the other 6 holes into data centers, dude.
Boom.
Put them right there. Just over the water hazards, maybe your fucking handicap will get better.
And hit the driving range straight off the data center.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a good call.
Dude, I did 9 yesterday.
Mixed use.
Perfect amount of time. Exactly 9.
It was nice seeing you play some golf yesterday. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, oh, that's nice.
This is nice.
You're with Mill?
I was with Tim,
Millhouse,
and our buddy Ben from Australia. He's the man.
Timmy Go-Go.
Let's go. Great dudes. Tim, legends, dude.
I watched an interview with this guy named Kevin O'Leary, right? He's the...
You watched him on Tucker?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that. Yeah, did you watch it?
Is that Mr. Wonderful?
Yeah, the guy who used to be on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Dude,
hold on, before you... Do you hear this? He's only worth 500 mil. What a pussy.
He doesn't deserve to be on Shark Tank.
Yeah, anyways, continue.
So, I don't know who to believe in this. He came off sounding kind of ridiculous and dumb, but he did say that like a lot of the propaganda and stuff that's being like put out about data centers is by China, and that it's a foreign nation trying to like stop us from excelling in evolution.
Whoa.
So I don't know what to believe, man. It's like, are they actually taking water? Are they actually taking power? Are they self-sufficient? Do farmers just want their land? What the fuck is going on with these data centers?
That's the SOP on the accelerationist argument, is that we have to permit AI deregulation and massive infrastructure build so we can keep up with the Chinese. But dude, to your layman America who's not feeling the benefits, it's like, I got no beef with China, so make it real for me. And who's cutting ice? Who knows? But I thought Tucker took it to him on that one.
That's what's up, dude. And it's a good call. You can blame China for a lot of stuff that you're doing, dude. You know what I mean, dude? I showed up late for work. Oh, that's because China, dude. They want us locked into this grid traffic system. They don't want to perpetuate self-driving cars. If we were all there, we'd be able to time exactly when I get here. But sorry, dude.
Worth noting, though, that mayor in Arcadia did just have to step down because it turned out that they were a foreign agent representing China.
Dude, there's a lot of this going around right now.
It's a good call.
I had to call... Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry.
I had to call out someone in my Call of Duty squad because he kept like, he was just so suspicious. And then I was like, dude, are you an agent for China? And he was like, yeah. And so, yeah, Darren, fuck off back to Beijing, bro.
Dude, I'm super suspicious. I mean, there's a dude at Starbucks who's consistently messing up my order, and I'm like, who is this on behalf of?
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows if I'm not operating at 100% with my desired caffeine intake, that I'm not going to be doing the critical journalism necessary to perpetuate American hegemony.
Dude, I went and saw Shen Yun. It's AI.
For real?
It's all AI.
Damn. Because I heard before AI, Shen Yun, massive boner experience.
Huge boner experience. That's why I went there. I was like, this changed. I didn't even pop a wood once.
Yeah. You didn't pop wood once at Shen Yun?
No, I used to go there. I used to walk in. I used to wear my mesh shorts, just prepared to pop wood in there.
You went to Shen Yun and you stayed soft.
Used to not be able to get up during intermission. This time, had 2 Shirley Temples.
Oh my God,
yeah,
dude.
Didn't even finish it.
To the world.
Dude, I got major beef. Speaking of the world, I got major beef with Google Maps. Because I used to take a nice cheap vacation at night. I'd be like, what's it like in Suva, Fiji? Just do Google Maps and just look around. Base camp, Everest. I'm never going to climb Everest. Boom. Look around. Dude, they haven't upgraded their pictures in years. Base camp at Everest has not changed since 2007. What the fuck, dude? This is how I travel, dude. I like the look around feature on Google Maps. But it's time that they update it, dude, because I'm trying to see the world and I need new imagery, dude.
What do you think the frequency clip should be on new footage?
Yearly.
Bro, why not? What the hell else are you doing, Google?
Because, you take an annual vacation, and when I take my annual Google Maps tour to freaking... Sometimes I'll check out the parking lot at Trader Joe's just for accuracy. It's not accurate anymore.
Dude, also, I mean, with where technology's at and with like the ubiquitous reach that Google has, why are they not just doing 600,000 Waymos all over the world, just traversing and getting us that footage?
Exactly, dude.
Like, I'm not going to know the difference. They should have submarines. They should have drones. They should have cars. They should have short mobility, you know, like dude, like automated bird scooters just rolling around filming Fiji.
Dude, check this out. I'm sure you've heard the news. Pokemon Go was a Chinese PSYOPs app to capture image of every place on the globe from multiple perspectives. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So when everyone was trying to find freaking Mewtwo, they were freaking finding angles for the Chinese government to see the Earth.
Dude, it's almost like you're throwing a Pokemon ball, but you don't realize you're in a rushing, nesting ball of Pokeballs. And the bigger ball was China capturing you inside of it.
Exactly, bro. Got to catch them all. And guess who all is? It's us, dude.
Dude, can we just give massive ups to China on how sick their PSYOPs are?
They're the best at it, dude.
Like, dude, Pokemon Go, TikTok, cute Arcadian mares.
Periscope.
Dude, big ups, dude. You're drilling it.
Yeah, dude, that Arcadian mare, what up?
Because I'm all about all this stuff. Like, so, I don't know. Like, you're feeding me food that's delicious, and then you're telling me it's bad for my tummy, but I'm going to keep eating it.
It's ribeye, baby. It's not good for the ticker, but you know what? I'm going to keep going on it.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I just realized I lost my virginity to a Chinese girl.
Whoa.
She might have been trying to extract some information from your boy because because I was like in Connecticut.
But luckily you were just edging at that time, so she didn't get any of your DNA.
She didn't get the splooge. No,
that's good.
Bro, but she was playing you, dog, from the jump, dude.
Yeah.
And like, maybe she like, do you ever think, because she had such an influence in your life, do you ever think she took you on a trajectory away from your true purpose? Like, dude. Whoa. Could Stoke be a Chinese PSYOP?
Dude, according to Mao's rural theory, it might be. The unstoked mind is a blank canvas upon which you can put whatever stoke you paint. Do you even like surfing?
Dude, you know what this means? China wants the US to be stoked because if your enemy is stoked, they're super vulnerable. China is not stoked. And that's why their defense system is top tier.
We're their cattle, dude. We think we have this endless grazing and good eats, but really we're being led to what? Slaughter.
Dude, we're a freaking PSYOP. Dude, we got to sign off. We got to call it. Stokers, please stick with us while we, unravel this situation and come back stronger.
如果你迷惘，他们真的很善良。当你想要懂该怎么做，该往哪儿走，当你需要有人